How do we create a lasting structural high performance culture that will deliver no matter what hits it and will constantly evolve, innovate, etc., and stay ahead of the curve? And I think it really comes down to one element, and that's psychological safety. Feeling safe that if it goes wrong, you're not going to get killed. If you're scared, you shouldn't be doing this. And it's not to sound in any way arrogant, but I just think you need to be in a place where you feel comfortable with what you're doing. This is a job like any other job, and if you don't enjoy what you're doing on a daily basis, you should do something else. It's also important for people to work for someone that they can somewhat identify with and they can feel that there's an authentic human being behind. The amount of CEOs I see talking confidently around AI, etc., and then when you meet them for a cup of coffee, etc., they will admit that they have no clue. Organizations that care over time, they outperform, also on financial metrics, because employees, colleagues that work in organizations that care for them, they will also give more back to that organization. It's in the constant articulation of your role in the team. It's in the constant feedback culture. It's in the constant focus on your development as an individual. And it's also in the way that we urge you to constantly speak up and bring your own perspectives to the room. I think that's where people really feel compassion, because if I care for you, I want to develop you. I literally don't want to work in organizations that do not take care of their people. I think life is too short for work not to be a place that constantly develops you and creates value, not just in the short term financially, but also creates value for greater society, for you as an individual, and that longer term perspective also brings better financial results over time. It just does. The performance management part, trust me, all the great things around what we've been doing here historically, we will keep on nurturing those. But I think if we want to do it in a sustainable long-term way, where we're constantly building for the future as we deliver in the short term, we need culture as part of that. People need to feel that this is a family business. And listen, if you inherit the family business, you will take care of it. You will not just be short-term in your decision-making. You will make sure that you're delivering on the go, but you're also at the same time building for the next generation. And that has to be the mindset. Your mindset is a choice you make on a daily basis. And I literally choose to be positive. And then I'm very focused on 3 letters called FSN. And that's fitness, sleep, nutrition. I think you need to take care of yourself because you're right. There's a ton of stress in these types of jobs, and many people out there will have a lot of stress in their jobs. And the first way of not being able to handle that stress is if you're not in balance.